Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's definitely the start of February, which is the coldest month of the year here in Tokyo, and I'm doing my best to avoid going outside. Although February is the shortest month of the year, we still have a couple games that are worth checking out, so let's just get right into it. Here's a couple highlights from the Japanese release schedule for February 2020. On February 6th, ArcSys is back with Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I've never actually played the original mobile game, and maybe you haven't either. Considering the game actually doesn't have an official Western release, you might have heard about it, but just not played it. So if you've been into the art or the characters at some point, you might want to consider checking this out. Even if you're not that big of a fighting game fan, the game has a pretty big JRPG mode that kind of plays like a beat 'em up. When it comes to 2D fighters, I've said it before and I'll probably keep saying it, but ArcSys knows what they're doing, and this looks pretty good. We have a couple games coming out on February 13th, starting with Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix on the Switch. I'm admittedly a pretty big fan of Vocaloid music. My top artist for 2019 on Spotify was Deco Nina. Despite that though, I've never actually played a Project Diva game, which is, I don't know, kind of weird. I know this game has a pretty dedicated following in Japan, and I've seen some very good players in arcades whenever I pass by. The song list for this one looks pretty solid, and does have a lot of fan favorites. The Vita sadly isn't much of a thing anymore, so if you've been feeling the itch for a portable Project Diva game, this is it. If you're looking for an RPG though, you can also check out Death End Request 2 when that drops on the same day. I didn't play the first one, but it seems alright. Combo hard RPGs are always for a particular niche, but I feel like they're enjoyed by that same niche. It seems like these types of RPGs aren't really made all that often anymore, but if you want to play something a little similar to older RPGs, then this might be the one game that you should pick up this month. Fighting games aren't quite done yet, as the ArcSys published and very easy to say Under Night In-Birth Exilate Clear drops on the 20th. The community for Under Night isn't as big as other games, but the last version, Est, did have an appearance at EVA last year, so who knows, maybe it's on the rise. The newest version, Clear, adds the balance changes from the arcade version as well as a new character. If you're a PS4 player of Est, you can actually just get a free patch and that'll add the balance changes. And if you want the extra content, you can purchase an upgrade pack, and that'll get you everything that's included in Clear. PS3 and Vita players unfortunately won't be able to do this, but if you've signed into the same PSN account that you used to download Est, you can get a discount on Clear. Finally, also releasing on the 20th is Persona 5 Scramble. I was hyped when Scramble was teased, but when I found out that it was a musou game, my excitement kind of deflated. But as we've seen more and more promo material for it though, I have to say it actually doesn't look that bad. It looks almost fun. Musou games are generally a good time, and the type of game that you can just sit down and turn your brain off for. The one thing that I'm impressed is how much they've nailed the Persona 5 aesthetic. It looks pretty genuine. Scramble takes place half a year after the end of Persona 5, so if you haven't finished that yet, you might want to do that first before picking this up. And that's it. So let me know what game you're thinking of picking up down in the comments, and as usual, if there's anything that I missed, you can definitely let me know. If you enjoyed this video, definitely do that thing that most people do to stay up to date with the channel, and I'll try to have more content up soon. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Twitch and Twitter, links will be in the description. I stream on Tuesday and Thursday, 9 PM JST, so come hang out as we play through whatever. Maybe it'll be a JRPG, maybe it'll be a farming simulator, who knows. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys later. Take care.